Yeah, that's good. Oh, hi.
Oh, we're on?
Oh, we're on.
Oh, it wasn't loud.
No, I know. I just turned the volume up.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
a little.
I just said something sort of controversial too before. Whatever.
I don't know.
I was like, someone's obsessed with us.
Good morning.
Hi, welcome back to Wicked Honest Tuesday.
As you can tell, we don't have our shit together.
I do.
Well, I usually set up the tech stuff before she gets here, but I am a little hungover.
The glasses didn't give it away or anything.
Yeah. See,
No lipstick,
I
glasses.
couldn't even get
no
my
effort.
coffee together today.
No effort. No effort for you guys.
Oh my God. I'm on, yeah. So last time we filmed, I had a bad week. So I was a shit show, no makeup, bun in my hair. And this week,
Now you're just a shit
I'm
show?
back. It's the morning after.
Oh, God. At least you had a good time.
Cheers.
Good times had.
Yeah, good times had. Good times had. I mean, I'm single now, so we're dating. So that's a thing.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't even talked to you.
I know.
Should we like get into that? Or you want to get? Or you want to?
I mean, maybe not that specific date, but just I think I can't even fucking see with these on. I can't see with them off. I don't know. I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna leave them on for a little while. When I take them off,
This is gonna be fun.
Yeah. I mean, dating at 50. Who knew? What the hell?
Oh, sounds horrible.
First of all, I'm not 50. I'm 49. So I just like to clarify that. It's
Yeah,
important.
and it's also horrible. I will say, and this is terrible. Maybe I'm just a bad friend. It's also, I think, I just want to say it's also horrible for your friends.
I know. What's the
'Cause
meaning?
I'm not dealing just with you. I'm dealing with someone else, and I'm just like, hey. And she actually, I won't get into who, but it's a friend of mine, and she's dating now, and she, all these red flags with this guy, she's telling me, and I'm going, oh, Jesus. And then she hangs out with them for a weekend. She goes on a date, and then he's from like lives in a different state, and he's up here, and then she, I get a call after, and I go, how's it going in Loverland? And I already knew just from hearing about this guy, this is freaking crash and
Yeah.
burn waiting to
Yeah.
happen, and I don't want the aftermath of it. Okay,
Right. That's the thing.
yeah, because she's like, oh, I
Yeah,
think he
the
seems
aftermath.
like really good. Yeah, does he? Yeah, because your track record's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying you can come out of that, but I think there needs to be some work put in and recognition of things and realize who you are.
This is what I will say this. You made a great point the other day, and you're like, in the beginning, what did you say? Like, you can say it better because
this is what happens. And I told my friend who I'm talking about, I said to her, whatever bad shit relationship you just came out of, and obviously there's some good qualities in that person. That's why you stay. I mean, usually, I don't know, or you're a fucking mess. Whatever. A little bit of both.
there's something good somewhere at some point.
Yeah, or something you think is good. And I also think women get into something that we do when it's not fair to men and us, where it's like, oh, do you think is he worth investing in? No, he's not going to really change. So don't think of him as an investment, because men don't change that often. Some do, but very rarely. But whatever that person wasn't giving you. So this friend of mine, not the best in bed, and also just really not a great conversationalist at all, and like nothing much there as far as conversation.
Not your friend, the guy.
Oh, sorry, my friend.
I'm like, how do you
my
know
friend's
she's not
guy
your friend?
that they broke the relationship she just got out of. That's sort of where he lacked.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then this guy, I said, let me guess.
He's great in bed.
He was great in bed, and he really could carry a conversation for a few minutes. And she's like, yes. And I'm like, yeah, but he's also sounds like he's married. And he looks like an IT guy with dreadlocks, and he's like, looks like a white, like Jewish American with dreadlocks. I don't know. He looked like, it was very odd looking.
I have to say, I said this to you when you told me that.
He didn't
I don't
look like that.
A white guy with dread,
No, but he didn't look like that sort of
dready guy.
It just didn't look right.
It just didn't. It wasn't.
It didn't land. Yeah, because I get what you're saying. Like a little bit of rock and roll, a little reggae, whatever.
Yeah.
No, and a bunch of other stuff. She had to pay for dinner, the whole thing. But he was good in bed. He could talk for a few minutes.
Yeah. So you take these. Do you take these areas where your previous partner was lacking? You immediately, if that person has any good portion of those things,
and that's all you see,
and that's the only thing
you're like, oh my God, because don't forget, you're so depleted in those areas. It's like black holes. So then they're getting filled for a minute, and you're like, that's all Oh my God, he's amazing.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that's happened to a lot of us. And
Yeah.
and two things. Oh, then all of a sudden you find yourself in a relationship with this person. 2 years go by and you go, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's nothing else going on except this, and he's not even
Except
doing,
he's good in bed, and
he can talk to me, and he's good in bed, and I don't even think he's that good anymore.
No, yeah, because it's been 3 years now,
Yes.
2 years now, and you're like, those things are no longer important to me.
And then
I
you
want all
start
the other
changing.
things.
As a woman, you start going, you gotta fucking level up. Because I've done this.
Yeah.
And you gotta, like, what the hell is wrong with you? And then they're going, but I was good enough for you when you met me,
Yeah.
and so it's a whole thing. So you gotta be aware of that.
Yeah, and then I think the other thing you said to me, which was also true, is when you are blinded by those. Sorry, I just fell asleep for a second. I was like, oh, when you are blinded by those things, all the other red flag, you don't see any of them. They're just
No,
gone.
no.
So and then you're starting to get in this relationship with them. Then it's all your serotonin and all this like instant
Oh, God, is
gratification.
that still
and
around
then
at this
you're
age? Is it still here?
well, and then the red flags, you're talking yourself out of them. You're like, well, he
The
might.
second you have to say, like when she called me, she goes, "Can I call you and ask you some advice?" All right, you've been on 2 dates with them. I said, if y'all call, I said, I call her, and I'm like, I just start laughing. I go, let me just tell you something. If you're already calling me saying, "Can I ask your advice?" Adios, muchacho. Okay, because
You don't need
bye-bye.
advice after 2 dates.
No,
and everything's
you don't.
fine. Yeah.
You don't. If you're already going, well, maybe he's just, I don't know. Like,
Yeah.
shut
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, I can put
Done.
I can put lipstick on a pig. That's
No,
my
and
new
women, we
expression.
all do that. Like, it's like, well, I don't know. Like, and I'm not dealing with it from you people. I'm not. Don't call me. I'm not doing it.
I get
I'm
it.
gonna start saying, well, maybe, and then trying to not look at things. Forget it. I'm not doing it.
There's a huge, and a couple of my friends are recently getting divorced and
Yeah.
like breaking up with their partners and whatnot. And it's a whole thing when you've gone through that already. Like I said before, like my relationship, we did not coexist for the last 3 years of our relationship. So
For a reason.
for a reason, yeah, but basically I weaned myself down off the relationship. So when it ended, I wasn't like they are right now, where they're like 20 years married, they have kids in a house, and they're living together still, but they're getting divorced, and they haven't been with anybody else in 20 years, and it's a split. Like
It's different.
I had a lot of my own me time to work on myself and do those things when he wasn't here. They're
Keep
still
working.
Yep, I know. Like you said, you're never done. Always a work in progress. But it's wild. We went out last night. Well, I met up with them last night, and
Well, you went on a date and then you met up with them.
yeah, if you want to call it a date. Yeah, I went on a date.
Oh, it's not a date?
Well, I don't know.
You got together. I mean, shut up.
Yeah, well, we didn't go. I mean, it's not like we went to the top of the hub and got dressed up and
Why, that's a date? That's what you could. What,
I
who
don't
takes you
know.
first? Who takes you to the top of the
the
hub?
top of the hub. The last time I was there, I was like 14. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking. It's been a while.
Yeah, 14. You were more leveled up at 14. You've been making out in cars and stuff,
That's true.
helping them with their taxes,
That's true. True. So
paying off loans. Shall I go on?
no, you got it. I love that the audience always tells us that they love that we call each other out and then just move on. It's like we call each other out to get back. I'm like, have another glass of wine, Diane. She's like, you've been making out in cars. We're like, anyways.
No, sometimes I watch the show back and I'm like, well, that was a little mean. Like, to me, to you, or whatever. And I'm like, what are you doing? Because I'm getting like, you're always falling down. Like, whatever you're doing, always falling down. Always something's happening. I'm always like, what are you doing over there? What's happening?
It's just the dynamic that I wouldn't have it any other way. But anyways, I meet up with the girls, and two of them are newly single-ish or getting to be newly single. And it's
Amen, sisters.
yeah, I mean, Jesus Christ.
I'm not single, but
we were talking about the new age coming up. I said, not even my older son's age, but my younger son's age. That group, 14, 15, 13, like from down, those girls aren't getting married. They're fucking building a
Oh,
company.
we had a big conversation with your son, I don't want to say middle because you have twins. So like Chase, we always talk about Chase and his people over the house one time. These two young girls, and they're freaking hot.
Yeah.
Hot AF.
Yeah.
And they were just talking like almost sort of like, these boys, we're just playing around with them.
I mean,
like,
they're
career driven and stuff. And at that age, we and you even said, we would be like, oh, I like Joey Bag of Donuts. Where is he?
Yeah. I mean, no, it's
He's not
it's
here tonight.
it's changing.
Yeah, it's good.
And I'm seeing it, and I said, "Motherfucker, I was born too goddamn early." Like,
Well, you know
I
what
would
song
love to be coming up in this right now, not in this world, but in
well,
that
yeah,
world.
yeah, no.
We don't want to
Well,
get into.
yeah, you can't have it all. I don't know if I want to be in this
Yeah.
world right now. But remember that song that popped in my head this morning early? No, not that one. Kick off
Not
your
your
sh-
Superwoman?
kick off, no, not that one, but not that. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down. But it's all about caring for the guy. Have him come home and kick off his shoes and get the fuck out of here.
That's what I think
I'm
about
the
that.
kind of woman, and this is what I tell my dude. Kick off your shoes. Don't kick off your
Get the
shoes.
fuck out of
Kick
here.
off your shoes. I'll kick you in the head. Get out and
my-
blow some leaves.
Get on the tractor.
Get out. No. You just, well, we'll talk about
We'll talk
that.
about that. But so my point was, we were talking about, Jesus Christ, if we were born in this new era where you're coming up and women really are having their self-worth,
Awesome.
seeing like I'm scrolling and we talked about For You pages a while ago, and what comes up on your For You page when you're like in situations in your life. And of course on my For You page now, it's all about like, new big men are the fucking crazy, like what, you don't need them, whatever. And I'm like, this is the shit that these young girls are seeing, and they're like, yeah, fuck that. Yeah, fuck that. Like,
Well, I think some of it's not the best for the male species, but I mean, like, I
I'm
don't
not
think
concerned about the
I don't think
species.
men are
Not
knowing
my-
what to do because they're not sort of evolving with this, so they're getting there's a lot of angry men.
Yeah.
I just do love that women are realizing I don't need a man, and we were so conditioned that like this is, oh, you gotta get married, and when are you having a baby? Like it's this,
Yeah.
and it's like I think you just wanted me in the hell you're in. Like you gotta just keep the. But I don't want to say it's all.
Yeah.
I have a good marriage and things, and there's
Oh
there's,
no,
there's
and
excellent marriages and
listen,
relationships.
I still believe that I'm gonna find someone and have some kind of something for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
I'm not giving up on that and whatever. I just think that
It shouldn't be your whole goal. Even though it wasn't. I mean, we did
other things, but it was always parallel, always right there next to you.
And then my son and his long-term relationship, they actually sat down. He's 20 and she's a little younger, and they sat down and said together, look, we really care about each other, but we're just not growing together right now. And I think like maybe we should just take some time and grow, but like we're so 20. I mean, I had to wait till you set fire to me.
Yeah.
So we have to burn the house down.
Yeah.
You know, someone's going, every perfect example, every guy I've ever dated besides one is dead. So that tells you something either about me or who I choose.
Yeah.
And then the one that I'm not, our relationship ended, and that was probably my best relationship besides my relationship now, went to the mental institute.
Because of you. No, I'm just kidding.
No, maybe it's me.
There is a common denominator factor. Just saying. But so it's wild because I was talking to them last night, and they were talking about how like one of the girls had, she had hooked up with some guy. It was the first guy she hooked up with after her husband, and she really got like fixated with him. She really got like,
well, it's dopamine. It's new.
well, so I was trying to explain that to her. I was like, listen, this is not your feelings for him.
That's what happened. That's what's happening on Summer House with Amanda West.
Yeah, we'll talk. We'll get into that. But we're just playing instruments over here.
I don't know what's happening.
My hangover is rubbing off on Diane. But I was like, you have to realize, and I had to realize it. It took me a really long time, and I still have to talk to myself while I'm driving and going, this isn't real. This is just the way you feel because it's a boost. Like, you're not in love with this person. You can fucking, like, if he didn't call you tomorrow, you're not gonna die. Like, he liked you more than you liked him. He contacted you first. Like, stop getting in your head.
But that's also like, doesn't that show you how kind of crazy you are? Because why can't you just enjoy it and still know that it's not?
Because I'm not conditioned that way. Because my whole life I've been doing it the opposite way. But I will say, I'm starting to listen to myself.
Yeah.
So when I do talk to myself and I go,
that's good.
You know what? Oh yeah.
And you have a lot of noise around you. So I think the world there's so much noise around us that that's even hard to do.
Yeah. I'm like shutting off the music. I'm driving last night and I'm like, I don't know what the fuck you get. He would be lucky for you to walk into his house right now. Like, just stop. Like, why are you like,
God, no. I'm like, anyone lucky, even though I put them in whatever they did in the men, they were all lucky to have me.
Yeah, sometimes even if you don't believe it or you're not feeling yourself that day,
Oh, I believe it.
you kind of gotta.
You're nuts. I'm like full on. Like I like
Yeah, I'm starting.
completely.
I'm
I am
starting
like
to believe
you are so friggin' blessed to be. And I'm not
Right.
saying this to be a pompous asshole.
No, you're not like you're blessed to be in my presence, but you're like,
And I'm sorry. Like I really have done a ton of work in my life on myself, a ton. And when I say this about the guy, I went with people that really were real low bar, really low bar,
yeah,
and people have struggles, but I was really trying to always improve myself,
Yeah.
and they weren't. So I'm just sort of at this place now, and I'm like, you're freaking lucky to be with me. I mean, like that's crazy.
yeah,
And
no.
everyone should feel that way to a degree, I think.
And that's what I'm.
Unless you're a piece of shit, then you know.
Right. Yeah. Well, it's funny because the pieces of shit always feel that way about themselves.
Oh, they do.
I
And
know.
you're always like, well, I don't know. I probably should just like put some more work in, or like I don't know. Maybe I'm not that good looking enough.
Well, so I started to do that a little bit, and that
Gorgeous.
and it was great. I I actually kind of needed to meet up with them to hear them talking about it, to start to talk to them about what I do, and then I started to implement it in my own brain. And I was like, I'm fine. You know what I mean? Like, so it's crazy because to watch people start from the beginning when you're because we're we're gonna be
No, and I
50s.
think a lot of women too also get into that. And obviously some I know some of these girls and they'll leave in bad, not not great marriages, but there is something to be said. A lot of people think the grass is always greener, and
Yeah,
then you
no.
meet this other person, the dopamine. I mean, it's a big smoke screen.
It's all
You
chemical.
it's chemical. You get new sex. It's a new guy. It's new smells. It's new pheromones. It's new someone.
It's something
different.
giving you the one thing you were missing, the three
Yeah,
things
the
you were
two
missing in your
things
last
missing:
relationship.
sex and conversation, and you're just like, woo! Let's
And and nobody's saying that every single box is ever going to be checked with one person. That's not.
Well, that's,
I'm not
that's
going
for
to.
sure.
I'm not. Well, I'm not going to check every single box for one person. You know what I mean? So
Well,
it's
the
like
problem is the people, and my husband is one of those people. I think we all were when we were younger. You think you're sort of conditioned to think if you find the right person, that will solve your problems.
yeah.
No, you have to fix your own problems.
Same thing with having kids. A
Yes,
ton of
same.
people have kids because they think
They
that's
fill
they're
some
going to
void.
get that unconditional.
And I've always said that about those mothers that their whole life is like, and they almost mom shame. Like, I'm a mom. I have kids. I'm such a good mom. My whole life's being a mom. I live for my kids. And I was always like, good for you. Because no, I told my son since he was very little,
I'm a human.
I'm
also.
for you. I'm your mother. I'm your number one. It's my job to raise you and put you,
Love you.
put you
Yeah.
first a lot of times, but I'm a human. I have my own goals and dreams. I started telling them that at 2 years old. I'm like, listen, I have my own dreams and goals, bitch.
Yeah. And one of them is if I have an anxiety attack, I may leave you on a hike.
Oh, shut up. Shut up. Well, that's when CSS should have came. I didn't do it, but it looked like it was going that way.
She reserved the right, anyways, when she started talking to him.
Yeah,
when
no,
he was two. But so yeah, it's just interesting. It's an interesting thing. It's a weird realm. It's fun. Me and my fucking brother were talking last night on the way home, dying, laughing about some of. I mean, we really have to get into my past. Like prior to my last relationship, there was a year where I wasn't married and wasn't in a relationship, and I went. You know this. I was like on Bumble and going out on dates, and some of the most fucking bizarre shit happened to me. And I said, to be honest with you, sometimes I would rather be single and have these funny stories than actually even have a partner because they're so fucking funny.
I have no one can top my story.
Oh.
Nobody. But they're funny after the fact.
Yeah, yeah.
At the time, you're like, sweet Jesus.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had a guy literally came over, and I was having people over, and we were watching the last Game of Thrones. My brother was there, couple of my brother's friends, a couple of my friends, and I'm like, yeah, it's safe to have him over for that. He was my, do
I remember this?
My hand.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And we're sitting on the fucking couch. I just meet this kid. He's cool. He's like hanging out with us. We're having drinks, whatever. Like we're all there. My kids aren't home. It's kind of like a little watch party, whatever. So I just invited him over, and he came over and that. So he's sitting next to me on the couch, and like my literal brother is on the floor, like on the beanbag watching Game of Thrones with us, and we're like making food and having drinks. And I'm sitting next to him, and he goes to like hold my hand, and I'm like, oh, that's cute, whatever. It's just, I didn't even know if I really liked him or whatever. I shit you not. It's the most intense part of the fucking show. I shit you not. He starts sucking on my hand. Like, I can't even tell the story good enough to tell you what we didn't have.
Like, wasn't it going on for like a
long
while?
time? And my friend Lisa was on the other end of the couch and she fucking saw it and she was going and she's fucking dying and I am mortified.
I just wanted a camera to zoom on your face.
This is not okay. So the recent person I'm talking to right now, whatever, we were texting before I went and saw him. Like I knew him before, whatever.
You need to do that.
Yeah, like
you have to.
So there's some flirty text, there's some hot text, shit like that. So if it was him, that would be a different story. We have a little bit of a backstory. We have a little
like sucking how? Like what?
No. Although
like this,
you're in a room with fucking
like
15.
Well, like kissing it,
slurping.
Like sucking what? Your fingers?
Yes, like
a finger.
Yeah, like just.
That would be okay. That's not okay.
No, it wouldn't. He wouldn't do that. I just don't even see him doing it.
I don't know. You said that would be okay.
Well,
I'm rethinking our friendship. I don't
know.
No,
no, she's right. The way he was doing it was not okay. But if it was some kind of little sexual thing that he was like trying to sneak with all my friends around and it was him, that would be a different story, or somebody else. But this kid,
noted.
We started talking like,
that's gross.
Like very just like introductory talk. There was not like, it wasn't like sexy hot time. It was like, I don't even really know you. Come over and have a couple drinks.
Their butts, again, I'll go back to their butts. They're uploaded. They're like, sit next to girl,
suck hand.
Because they saw something where someone kissed a hand and they got the upload wrong, suck on hand.
It doesn't make any sense. No one does get about it because it was, I'm thinking if my brother ever just like turned around and was like, hey, Keri, or something during he would have been like, dude, what the fuck are you
I would have
doing?
started I would have think I had to say something or something. I don't know.
And then nobody sees it except Lisa. And she is dying. And I can see her dying. She's like turning red. I want to kill her. And she's like, I gotta go. The movie ends with the show ends and everything, and where everybody's going home. And my brother lives there with me. So I'm like, okay, at least he's not gonna leave me alone with this fucking weirdo. Yeah. But he doesn't know anything that's going on. He thinks I'm fine because I'm acting fine. So Lisa goes home, everybody goes home, and then my brother
I would be able to tell by your face.
My brother goes, all right, I gotta drive Mark home. And he fucking leaves. And I'm just there with him.
Oh.
So I'm like, all right, well, I got an early morning, like I walk him out. He attacks my face.
Oh, I can't with that. I can't. That was an indicator that was going to happen.
And he goes like this. I shit you not. He's got me pinned up against my house. And I'm like, I was like, I wish I had pepper spray. Like, why am I I should have been like, I don't want to do this.
No, isn't that sick that like you would do that? Like you would like be like, you just do it because you feel awkward.
Yeah.
That's like our generation a little bit. It's like, I mean, I'd be like, get the fuck out of here if I fucking kill you.
He literally was making out with my whole face while I was like, I was like a limp dead body, like a corpse.
Ugh.
Leaning against the wall. And he stops and he looks at me and he goes, you like that, huh? And I was like,
yeah, all the girls do when you do that. That's why you're single.
I mean, what the fuck? I was like,
ugh.
I'm like, I really gotta go. And he's like, I know.
Call him out. Put his picture up.
I want to stay. And I want to hang. I'm like, I'm just.
No, we don't want
to get up early. I got.
Disgusting.
Dude, oh my God. So that was just one. I mean, that wasn't even the worst one. But me and my brother were fucking dying because when he got home, I go, hey, bitch. He's like, what? I'm like, you didn't catch my body language. You leave me alone with. He's like, oh, I thought you kind of wanted me to leave you alone. I didn't know. And I'm like, I wanted to fucking kill you. He was cuter in his pictures. He was okay when he came over. He was a lot smaller than I thought.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Tall, you know what I mean? Like, so my torso is short, but the rest, when you put me together, I'm tall. So, but whatever, it wasn't fine. I wasn't judging on that. Honestly, that stuff made me super unattractive. I was like, oh, it didn't even matter if he was cute. He was so.
Oh, no, you could be an Adonis, and that's just.
Oh my God. So, anyways,
my story.
We're never doing
my
that
story
again.
still tops the story, I believe.
Yeah, go ahead. Tell your story. That was a pretty funny story.
I didn't tell my story a lot because it was I just, you know how you tell something, just like we talked, like my mother's story, like with Betty last episode, and I'm like, you don't even know it's that funny, then you tell it. Or I have a tendency to not think things are as bad as they were, and then you tell it and people like,
Yeah.
So this was years ago. I was living on Martha's Vineyard in my late 20s, and this is how long ago this was. I don't even think, I must have had like an old Nokia cell phone. Like you barely use them,
Yeah.
and
I had a Nextel.
that was even before I had the Nextel or whatever. I had that brick like Nokia 320 or whatever it was.
Yeah.
And a friend from up here, like I think she lived in Gloucester. I don't even remember who it was. It's like, oh, I want to hook you up because it's like slim pickings down the vineyard in the dead of winter. Plus, even in the summer, it's a lot of transients that come and like,
Yeah.
I mean, we've had they're married, they're like have
Yeah.
girlfriends, they want to hook up. And the people that live there, they're slim pickings.
Yeah.
So she's like, I want to like introduce you to this guy, and I'm like, well, I'm down here. How's that? So she gave me his number, and we started talking, and then we were like writing letter, like that's how like
Writing letters.
yes, because we was sending, you couldn't send
Aw.
pictures on a phone. So like he was sending me pictures and I was sending him pictures. Because how would you
Pals.
but how would you like get a picture to someone?
That's true. Yeah.
There
Yeah.
was
No,
no
I
face,
know.
it was
Yeah.
like there was no Facebook yet.
Yeah. Right. Right.
So we sent pictures and he sent this picture of himself.
Even like emailing pictures wasn't a thing. It was
No.
yeah.
No, so he like mailed me pictures of him.
Okay.
And it's just so wild.
It's a lot of effort.
But that was
Yeah. They had not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he there was a picture of him like he was like away on an island on horseback and he like had no shoes. You could tell he was muscular and he was good looking. And I was like, oh, I don't even think to ask how tall he is. Like, I don't even know why. So we're talking for a while and then he's finally like gonna come. He's like, I'll come down. I'm like, all right. And I'm actually pretty cool. I'm like, he's gonna get a hotel, like he ain't staying with me. And so I pick him up at the boat. I'm like, you gotta be shitting me, man. I'm looking like past him. He's coming towards me, and I'm like, please God, no, please. He has a pirate shirt on. I'm not joking. You know, like the Seinfeld. Anyone like? Well, it's literally like the white puffy shirt with the crisscross ties, like his chest out, and he's 5'2". I'm like, and like, this isn't like you can't walk away. Like he's here.
You should have just kept walking past him and been like,
I should have just, but he recognized me and I'm still like, kind of like, can't be pirate shirt guy. Can't be pirate shirt the pirate elf, pirate shirt elf. So he's like, hi. And I'm like, oh, hi. Oh God. And then, it gets better. So then like we go out and I'm like, it's always like, it's nothing a couple of drinks will fix.
I'm not hydrated enough to cry, and I'm crying right now.
So we go out and get some food in the bar, and then I'm like, okay, give me a drink, whatever. I'm gonna have to drink to get through this, but. And then we're talking, and I'm just trying to talk like about his life, and then he has a couple of drinks.
Was he like, ahoy, me?
I don't know what the fuck. I think he thought it was like sexy.
I can't get past the shirt. Okay, go ahead.
So then he's going, do you like tattoos? And I go, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, they're all right. And he's like, well, I have some tattoos. I'm like, cool. He's like, and he starts getting a little angry. Like, and I'm like, oh God, what's this? He's like, I have a tattoo, but some people get real upset about it. And I'm like, oh, okay. Like, and he's like, well, some people think it's real controversial, but it's my family's crest, so I don't care. And I'm like,
it's a SWAT sticker. Like, what is it?
It was a SWAT sticker. I didn't tell you that?
No.
He lifts his arm up. He goes, I've had people get real upset about this, and I don't care. It's my family's crest. And I'm like, I don't think I'll care what it. I had no inkling. I'm like, okay. And he's getting real, like, upset before he even shows me. He lifts his sleeve up in his bicep, and it's a giant SWAT sticker. And I go, okay, well.
Oh, how is it your family's crest?
Apparently, your family's a bunch of Nazis, I guess. I mean, your family's the skinheads. I mean, the swastika was an emblem of other things before it became. But like, let's calm down. Who's gonna get a swastika?
Right,
okay?
right. That would be like me, my family crest being a fucking, I don't know, an asshole, and me being like, oh, it's my family crest.
And I just said, I go, well, it is a swastika, and it does symbol. I knew, but I knew you'd be upset. I go, okay, I don't. But then I did, as I said, there was slim pickings down there at the time. I did end up making out with him. I made out with him. I had nothing going on. We made out for a little bit in the car, but then I called it. I said, listen, I don't think this is gonna. And he's like, it's the tattoo. And he started getting real upset.
Oh my God.
You make out with me though about it. I'm like, well, I know, but
I'm making out with you because I'm drunk. I'm closing my eyes and pretending you're someone else.
Exactly.
That's all. Like, there's
you're
good
a warm
music
body.
on. Yeah, there's good
I've
music
had
on.
whatever I'm drinking at the time, a woo shot.
Yeah.
Now you're going back to the hotel. Never. Then I got a barrage of calls saying how much of an asshole I am and all that stuff. But
I'm sorry. I didn't know.
I told you that. I didn't tell you that.
I have dementia. I don't think I'd
I
ever
don't tell
fucking
the
forget.
story. My friend Trisha always makes me tell the story, but I don't really tell that story. But it's like it was the craziest thing ever. It was like, is this real life? Is this happening?
Yeah, yeah. So this is dating. So that
Yeah,
was a long time ago.
And that was a long time ago. But I've dated before I met my husband. It doesn't get much better. I mean, it can be bad.
It is something else. It is definitely something else. And there's something to be said for Samantha from Sex and the City. I mean, like,
Yeah.
it's that's kind of my vibe.
You're not.
now.
It is not your vibe.
It's
I
not.
keep saying
No, it's
stop.
not.
You and my other friend, it's like they think they're good time Sallies or we
Yeah.
can be casual.
Yeah.
Some people can be that way.
Yeah.
You're not Samantha.
But I do think talking to myself and listening to myself has been working out.
You're gonna have to talk to yourself so much that you're gonna be
Yeah.
like institutionalized.
I'm gonna be in the grocery store going, it's okay.
You're Samantha.
okay."
You're in the mirror every day. You're Samantha Jones. No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
Then you give some homeless guy living with you, and then you're like, nope, I'm still Samantha Jones. He's living in the basement.
I'm Samantha Jones. I swear to God, I'm Samantha Jones. No, I mean it's. Here's the thing. So I saw this person last night, whatever, and I'm like thinking to myself, I'm like, he could be talking to 50 other people. Like I have no, whatever. That's dating. So I'm thinking, I wonder if he is, and then I'm like, why am I wondering that? And then I'm like,
Yeah, Samantha Jones doesn't wonder that.
I
tell you that.
Well, I started to think about what if he was wondering that about me? Would I want to have that freedom taken away from me? Like, would I want him to be like, oh, you're talking to, I don't know. I want to reserve the right to talk to other people and date and see other people and
You do that.
So I can't then do it to him. So that's where I was like, okay, well, this is fine. Whatever it is.
The fact that you're already thinking like this and you just
I
went
think
out with
this
them
would be,
is you're not Samantha Jones. Okay.
Right. But I have to tell them, listen, perception is reality.
They don't know. These motherfuckers don't know themselves yet. I mean, they're both of them are pushing 50, and they're still thinking this. I mean, you're not. Trust.
But this is not about this person. This would be me on any
Put it
date
with anyone except hand liquor. Put hand liquor over there.
Well, yeah,
You can
hand
eat
liquor.
Samantha Jones with him. No, but I'm saying he's so gross.
Yeah, that you like fuck
you
off.
Shut
Yeah,
it down.
yeah. So this isn't
Just
about
keep
this.
dating hand liquors.
This isn't about this person. This is about how I would feel about dating. Anyway, I think it's just a new concept for me to actually be dating multiple people.
You're not going to date.
It's weird. I think I might try.
Oh, you'll do like 3 times.
You didn't hear my. Okay, so
There's another story.
I wasn't gonna make this content, but it's too good.
Okay, I didn't know about this.
Okay, it's too good. I really wasn't gonna make this content in case something ends up coming from it.
Wait, can I just pour more coffee? And I want to show them my cup. Hang on a second.
Yeah. Oh, what's your cup?
This is how cool is this cup?
Oh yeah.
It has all like We'll talk about JFK in a minute. This show, Public Enemy. It has all the Snoop, Cypress Hill, all that. Isn't that cool?
Yeah, I love that cup.
Method
You
Man.
left it here once, and I tried to steal it.
Yeah,
and then
yeah,
I
not going
it back. I'm scrolling through Facebook like a month ago, whatever. Maybe not a month ago.
Oh,
like
that
3 or 4
guy.
weeks ago. Yeah. And I see this guy, and I'm like, oh my god, he's so this just randomly like in the people you may know section, whatever. So like, I'm always looking at people.
Samantha Jones would do that.
Yeah, well, so I'm always looking at people you may know because we have a show, and I
Yeah.
want to make sure that I capitalize on like how many people I have, whatever. So I'll just be making sure I didn't miss anybody I knew or whatever. And I see this guy, and I'm like, ooh, like he's just handsome. You know what I mean?
Hold up.
Yeah, and I just click on his pic. This is me in bed at night. Click on his picture, and I'm like, oh, every picture. I'm like, oh, the next one. Oh, like he's really cute. And he looks fairly normal, like whatever. And his thing says he's single and whatever. And I'm like, do I have any mutual friends with him? I wonder if where is this? Like he's from like a couple towns over, which is also like weird because we live in Africa. I feel like in comparison to everybody else, people that we know all live like more towards the city and stuff.
Oh yeah, like mutual friend wise.
Yeah. So I look, we have 5 mutual friends. I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I just ask one of these friends who he is or whatever. I look, the 5 fucking people that I literally,
No, it's always like that.
it's like someone I had a job with when I was 13. I haven't talked to in 45 years. I'm like, all right, well, that's not working out. There was one person that I do talk to, and I asked her, and she goes, I have no idea why that person's on my page. I don't think I've ever met them. I'm like, really? I was like, all right, well, if this is the universe's sign, then clearly this is not a thing. You know what I mean? Because if what are the chances that she's friends with him, and then I send it to her a picture, and I'm like, do you know this guy? And she's like, how do you know this guy? And she's like, I don't know that guy. I'm like, okay, well, this is fucking, forget about it, you know? So that's it. So I go out to dinner with my girlfriends, and we're talking about it, and I'm telling them about the story and how I had one friend and she didn't know who he was and yada yada. And they're like, friend request him, friend request. I'm like, and say what? And do what? Especially if you're not friends with me on Facebook. My Facebook is private. So when you click on my page, the only thing you see is this show. So I'm like, a friend request him, and he scrolls to my page, and it's just clip after clip of me being like, on the show. And I'm like, he's gonna be like, nope, click. He's probably gonna think it's an ad or something, you know?
I think women get that. Like, I'll get friend requests, especially I'm a writer, and they see my stuff around, and I'll just get weird men all.
Well, I'm like,
all
what
the
am I
time.
saying?
They're
If he's like,
requesting
do
me.
I know you? I'm like,
Not again, because I'm hot.
no, I just thought you were cute, so I fucking friend request you. That's so
But that's
weird.
That's what guys do. But then I think that's so strange.
Yeah, and I'm not a guy, so it's also
But
just
what's
weird.
more strange is if you set up a whole thing where you take a fall in front of his house and go stalk him or something like that. Or,
Well, yeah, that would be.
that's actually more strange. But I know on paper it's not, because he would never know. I mean, not in paper. It would real.
So anyways, I said, absolutely not. I'm not friend requesting. That's stupid. I'm not doing that. And then I have 2 martinis. And then I'm like,
Oh, and your friend.
wait, and Julie, my bad influence friend, is like, do it, friend request. Who cares? You put yourself out there. You're this, you're that. You friend request him. And I get home and I'm like,
a friend
I'm like this, fuck it, I'm friend requesting him. It's like 12:30 at night. I'm like, boop, I do it. I fall asleep because I'm drunk. I wake up 4:30 in the morning, cold sweat. What the fuck? I get on my phone. I'm like,
that's the worst. That's the worst.
Oh my God, I fucking undid that shit so quick. He was friend requested for 4 hours. I'm hoping it was a period while he was sleeping. And I don't think he ever saw it.
Take the phone away at those times.
Oh, that's what someone said last night. It used to be take the keys away. It's like take the phone away. So I realized that this is not normal behavior. I unfriend request him and we call it a day. Okay. We fucking move on. So my brother, I always talk to me and my brother are very close. So I'm telling him the story. He's dying, whatever. So I said, you know what? Every now and then I just click on his picture on Facebook and I'm like, oh God, hey honey, how you doing? I go, it's a perfect relationship. He can't disappoint me. He can't cheat on me. He doesn't let me down. He doesn't ask me where I'm going, what I'm buying, what I'm doing with my money. He doesn't want to parent my kids. Well, yeah, that's the downside of it. I go, and then, like I went away. I went to Texas to see my sister. He wasn't like, where you going? You don't have time for me, yada, yada. Ugh. I go, honestly, I think this might be the way to go. I think we just leave it at this. And it's just a nice little thing where I just
agree.
I said, my brother goes, I don't know if you're completely fucking psychotic or if that is the healthiest thing I've ever heard in my life. And I was like,
a little of both.
It's a little of both, yeah. So about a week ago, he pops up on, because now I click every once in a while. I clearly don't go on his fucking page every night and go, good night, honey.
The fact that she has to explain it and defend it to you guys means she probably does.
I don't. I fucking don't. I'm too busy. But because I have, he's always popping up. I scroll and I'm like, now he's stalking me.
Oh no, yeah.
So I'm on Instagram and I'm on Instagram and he's under people you may know on Instagram and I'm like, oh God, here he is again because of the phone thing.
You're like, it's meant to be.
Well, the phone's like, bitch.
No, I know.
Whatever. But on Instagram, I noticed that he has another mutual friend that I didn't see on his Facebook that I would talk to. But I'm like, at this point, it's like, I'm tired. We've already, the relationship is running.
This is becoming too much work for the non-relationship.
Yeah. The relationship has run its course.
We need to break up with him.
We got to break up. Yeah, we would break up. So we broke up. So I fucking walk into the bar last night.
He's there?
No, but that would have been
awesome.
That would have been great. No, but she's there. The friend that I saw on Instagram.
Oh, that's weird.
And I didn't see her. She came right up to me. She's like, Keri, oh my God, blah, blah, blah. We started talking and I'm like, I'm not going to say anything. 2 martinis later, I'm like, I gotta tell you a story.
Oh, here we go.
Well, that's
Here
what
we
happens
go.
when you have a coffee cup and a coffee cup. Excuse me. I'm like, I gotta tell you a story. She's like, what? So I start telling her. She goes, I know who. I go, let me bring the picture up. I go, I just noticed you were friends with him. I go, it's so funny. I wasn't gonna mention it to you, but it's just so weird that you're here after I literally last week.
You
No,
probably invited him.
I didn't.
You're like, I'm gonna be over here tonight.
No. So I tell her the story. She goes, I know who you're gonna pull up. I go, what?
Oh.
She goes, oh, she goes, I know who you're gonna pull up. I pull up the picture. She's like, yep, I knew it. I go, you did? She goes, yeah, because he's cute. Like he's
Who is he?
her ex-boyfriend.
Oh, I didn't see that coming. Oh my God.
Literally like 25 years ago.
Oh, okay.
She's been in a relationship for 15 years and she's very happily in a relationship. I don't think they're
So
married,
what's the
but
scoop? We gotta wrap it up.
she's like, he's single. He's a great. I go, what's his deal? He's like, is he an addict? Is he?
So it's always first question. Is he a junkie?
Yeah. Does he does he have a past?
Is
She's
he
like,
a felon?
she's like, he's fucking awesome. I go, I'm like this. Sure, okay. She's like, no, he's funny. He's a great guy. He's fucking awesome. She's like,
Clearly this relationship is not over.
so I'm like, not expecting her to say all this. You know what I mean?
No.
So I'm like, oh, well, I go, well, I'm just probably looking for like the situationship. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. She's like, well, he's looking for a girlfriend. Like, he really wants to like.
No, you change it. Like, retract that.
Yeah, I'm like, what did I
Rewind.
say?
Did I say-
Situationship. I said I was ready to settle down. Did he say he wanted someone that's been married
I'm
twice
ready
to
to
marry
put a
him?
ring on- Someone to put a ring
You
on.
got it. Yeah, no, that is not.
All right.
That
So is there any plans in the
So
works?
she's like, I'm fucking calling him tomorrow. She's like, I talk to him a couple times a week still. She's like, I'm calling him tomorrow. I'm like, oh yeah. So I'm like, and
I'm saying what? My friend that I knew stalked your Facebook page, thought you were
I don't think
cute?
she's gonna put it like that. I think she might say like
Okay, soften.
a friend of mine that she might make me sound a little less psychotic.
I hope so.
Well, if he ever watches this,
well,
he'll
she
know.
still like thinks he's hot and like.
No, she's like he's so normal and he's such a good guy. And she's like, I don't understand why. She said he was seeing someone like a month ago and it didn't work out and blah 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 and whatever. So I was like,
All right, we'll keep you posted on that.
yeah, we'll keep you posted
On her
because I broke up with him and now he's
possibly getting back
coming around
together.
again. I mean, Jesus Christ, they just never go away for good. So I called my brother last night on the way home. He's, get the fuck out of here. I'm like, I know. He's like, I was not expecting that. I go, neither was I, honestly. Our breakup was fine. I was okay with it. I moved on. But now I'm like, it's just, when I saw her, I'm like, I'm not going to say anything because it's like,
Yeah,
so.
right.
it's
I
so-
would say something because like that to me that like meant something.
It's so past the point. Well, and I wasn't even sure I was going to go out after. I was going to come home. I mean,
Yeah, I would feel like that was somehow meant to be or something.
and we were actually laughing so hard about it. Like, I'm like, this is fucking so funny. I'm like, please like make me look a little less psychotic. I go, and then I was telling her about how when I'm private, like you can only see the show. And she's like, so what? The show's awesome. And I'm like, are you listening? She's like, yeah. And I'm like, I know, but it's still weird to have
it's weird
to have this be your first interaction with me. You know what I mean?
I mean, get it all out there because we let it fly. But I still think it's.
Yeah,
I would
definitely.
think it was like someone's trying to get me to watch their show or something. Like
Well,
that.
if my friend requested him, I could see him thinking that.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
yeah. So, anyways,
So
I have
that's dating. We'll keep you posted on her fake relationship.
I'm Samantha Jones.
Yeah, right.
I'm Samantha Snones.
Samantha fucking something, but
Yeah. Oh God. Anyway, so I did have a couple martinis last night. I'm a little hungover this morning, hence the sunglasses and my iced coffee and my coffee cup.
Oh, and then we were just on another YouTuber show that we've talked about, JFK Show Off. It's a YouTuber you really should follow. We were on their show the other night. I had some wine dancing.
So fun. It was so fun.
He's so into music and we are too. And we had so much fun. We talked about Sue Taraskowicz, who we talk about on True Crime. And we danced we were on for like 4 hours.
I was sweating.
Yeah, I was sweating. I was
like
ill
a hot
prepared
mess.
by the end of it.
I was ill prepared to dance for that long in my chair. I didn't realize how much of a workout it was actually going to
No,
be.
I
And
know.
I wasn't even moving. I was like this.
We were like, I was like, I was really getting down. But I'm like, picture, I'm like, well, I felt like we just went to the club. Like, and I'm like, I'm tired.
Yeah.
Like, I'm in a chair. I'm like, we're like senior citizens chair dancing.
And I was like, wasn't even.
And I'm
really
just
moving
like,
that much.
oh my God. But that show was great. And I loved it because, well, JFK was in his wife beater, male undershirt, which because we didn't know if we should say wife beater at one point.
But he was letting it fly all over the
And I was like, I think he wore that wife beater just for me. I really do. Because
well, the best part was when Jay Brill came back. We took a little, dance break.
It was the best.
And one of the other guys, Jason, it's Jason Brilliant, right?
Yeah, and I mentioned how good JFK with the wife beater and the whole thing. And then Jay Brill, all of a sudden we're dancing and I see him come back. He had a sweatshirt on. Now he has a black
wife beater
on. Men's undershirt on. And we were like, woo!
And then poor Kev, the other guy who I absolutely love him. He's like, I want to take him and like put him on my mantle and like let him sit there. Oh my God, I love him. He's the cutest ever. He didn't have a wife beater. He had a t-shirt on. He's like, you guys almost got me stripping down to my tattoos. Oh, he's so funny.
I marry him too.
So we're gonna stream that on our show on our next true crime show. Yeah, because we did get into.
We talked about Sue and a lot because they're covering the case too. And we might be teaming up with some things and all that. So that's really cool. We had the best time. And I said to my husband, because he heard us on the show, having like a rip-roaring time, and he's trying to sleep.
And Diane's like, JFK with those shoulders and that wife beater. And Jason's like, I want to fucking kill myself.
No. And I said to him, I told him the next day, I was like, did you hear us on the show and stuff? And like, I'm telling him, I'm like kind of going, ha ha, like they had wife beaters on. And he used to be like, saying that's so like he's not from the city or anything, and I'd be like a tracksuit and a wife beater we talked about in a previous show, and he'd be like, oh, until one day he came out in a tracksuit and a wife beater, and because he knew he was hoping to get some action.
Told that story.
Yeah. And then I said something. I was like, oh yeah, I was like saying like they were cute and stuff. I was like trying to see what he'd say. He's like, oh really, ha ha ha, like what? I'm like, who are you? Because normally he'd be like, he was always he was not jealous. He was never jealous of the type where he'd be like controlling, but he'd always sort of be he'd be jealous.
Oh yeah, and I bet it was in there. He just didn't.
So I said, so then he didn't say nothing. So I'm going to bed last night, and I go, I told you, this is what I burn myself every time.
You do.
I said, I'm on a show for 4 hours with some dudes I think are cute, and I'm telling them that they're in their wife beaters, which I like, and.
Yeah, they're old school city boys and the music and the wine.
And I'm like, he's like, and I'm like, you didn't even say nothing. You didn't even care. He's like, well, yeah, well, I cared. I mean, I can't, but he's like, I'm not saying it anymore. I'm keeping it all in. I'm trying to really work on myself. And I'm like, ooh,
he's like, till I implode.
Yeah, till I drive my tractor off a cliff.
Yeah.
So I'm just like,
until he starts calling me about it.
And I'm like, oh, this is pretty good. Yeah. So you're saying I can flirt with YouTubers and wife beaters? Yeah, you're okay with it?
Well, as long as you don't go outside your marriage, everything's innocent.
Well, I'm telling you, we were like flirting and having a good time, and it felt good flirt. And those boys are so cute, and I love them. Yeah, and they're a lot of fun, and it was getting steamy in there with the music and the lights. It was getting steamy.
Yeah.
I looked at myself again. I'm like sweating.
I think all the ladies in the chat, which we're so thankful that they've come over and they've subbed to
the they have. And thank you guys.
They're watching, which is so awesome because it's great to have more people watching but I think they appreciated that we were getting the guys half naked because I think they all like them too.
Next time we go on, we'll try to get them even more. We'll get them to really.
Yeah, we'll get them. We'll just have them.
I told Jay Brill, I'm like, we're gonna talk about on the show how we got you guys to strip, and he's like, ha ha ha.
So we're gonna stream our next true crime episode. Will actually be us streaming that show that we were on because we do a lot of serious talk about the Sue stuff. Yeah, it's a really long stream, which the
Sue stuff's in the beginning, and then there's if you want to stay for the dance party and all that stuff, it's a good time.
It's a 2.5 hours long. So
the show's 4 hours.
It was 4.
We went on at 8:15. Oh, we didn't get on till like no, because we had some technical.
Yeah, I think
we got on at like 8:45.
Point being that our true crime is about 35 minutes.
Yeah.
So it's good to
I was tired, show. But I'm gonna go back to that when I have a need to go out dancing and back to the club. I'm gonna go back
to his channel.
Go back to JFK and see if I can pop on and go to the club for a couple of hours.
That's not
my Phil.
Yeah,
I'll be like, went to the club, but
all the old school songs and everything. Oh, so good. So good. But that was awesome. We want to thank everybody for coming over and subscribing. If you're listening right now and you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, please.
Push the button. Push it real good.
On YouTube. Push it real good.
Yeah, it really helps the algorithm. We'll get more traction with the suitcase, which is what we really need. And obviously we want you to watch our crazy asses and follow up with her non-Samantha Jones life and her fake relationships and all my boyfriends that I've killed apparently have drove them to
the plethora in the wake of your destruction. Well,
So you say that out loud, it's like, okay, man.
I know.
Sometimes, and this is what's been happening to me a little bit lately.
You don't realize
I'm saying
until
something,
you
and I've
say
done it on the show, and I've done it. I just did it with you the other day, and I'll say something, and I'm really steadfast in my beliefs, and I'm starting to wonder if my beliefs are not reality.
whatever lays your head down at night.
And speaking of that, real quick, I was just because we didn't talk about our day. I've been doing those, I've been deep diving into a bunch of stuff like alternate timelines and things, and now I'm on this whole kick in the NPCs, and now that we're really on a prison earth, like we're here for other beings to harvest our energy. That's the whole thing, and I am freaked out, and I just kept going, remember how we went, there's a Prince bar in Beverly, Massachusetts.
Yeah, it's gone now. It's Beastie Boys now.
bar.
They change it every so often.
And we went one time because it's a Prince bar.
It was
Prince,
a time warp.
No, it was like an old sports bar they changed. It was an old pawn shop.
No, it was like the Star Wars bar. Remember the bar on Star Wars that just had the creatures sitting at the...
It was like the same people that were at the
That's
bar
what I mean.
before they became the Prince bar, like at the pawn shop. The guys at the pawn shop that it was before were now just at the Prince bar. And they just had a purple chair with some Prince music playing. And I said to her, when I finally crack, you'll find me at the Prince bar because that's where I'm going to die. And so after this shit,
you don't die there. You just sit in that.
You just sit in the chair with the
bar
pawn shop
forever.
guys.
Yeah.
But I think I'm if I keep going down this rabbit hole with this stuff, and I believe in a lot of it, but this one I'm going, I got to get to the Prince bar soon if I don't stop it.
And I'm like this.
You're like, just shut up, Diane.
Diane, did I mention I was hungover? Like, you think I have the fucking wherewithal for this right now? Like, what? I mean,
no.
Look at me.
After the show, after we stop taping, I'm going to tell you all about it.
I can't wait. No. Oh, yay.
All right. So anyway, we're going to talk about Summer House, but whatever. I mean, everyone else is, but we're running out.
Yeah, I mean, the Amanda, Kyle, Wes, Sierra.
I thought it was a big scam. I'm like, yeah, let's save.
I did not believe
Let's save Loverboy from bankruptcy or April Fools.
Or their new show.
Or their new show.
Or whatever.
Everything's a scam. Everything's fake. Your food, your friendships, your government, the people you're with, they're not real. Everything's fake. We're in a hologram. The trees aren't even real, I don't think. But I'll be at the Prince bar. The Prince bar is real. That's some real shit right there.
Prince bar. We're going to go there.
That's some real shit.
It's the
Beastie Boys bar now.
Yeah.
It's just, there's a picture of the Beastie Boys that's like.
Yeah, and they're playing License
No
to
Sleep
Ill
Till
over
Brooklyn.
and over
And it's the same two pawn shop guys just sitting there. Waiting to get their watch back.
We'll put up the picture of us in the Prince bar. We have one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We dragged Jason and the person we shall not name to the Prince bar. I think that was another night that went sour.
It was
with the person that shall not be named.
It was.
All right. Anyways.
Okay. Well, anyways, I'm going back to bed.
She's going back to bed. Nighty night. I'm telling you, the
oh yeah,
Carafate.
The Carafate.
I guys got to tell you. I have to tell you a
it's not
secret.
my gut. It's my head feels like it's gonna float into the sky.
Oh, well, you're already on your allergy pills. A Pepsid and an Allegra is like the.
Yeah, I take a Zyrtec. I take two. I take
because you're high. Because you're
hives. That's an attractive thing. By the way, if you want to date me, sometimes I just get hives, especially when I'm nervous. So if it's our first date, I could just be completely covered.
It's better than having a panic attack and running out. That was when I first met Jason, I was like, I'm bloated. Like, how are you? I'm like, I'm bloated and anxious.
Yeah.
Too fucking bad. I get hives. Deal with it.
Yeah. So we'll see. And I'll try to have my shit together the next time we tape. The last 2 episodes.
I won't.
Yeah, I won't either.
I'm like, yeah, I'm over. I'm usually on the, well, it's morning, but usually I'm having some wine sometimes.
Yeah.
If we can catch it on a week, if we tape at night.
Yeah.
I do wine on if we tape on a Wednesday.
On a Wednesday night.
I'm very regimental and routine. There's people telling me so.
Nothing wrong with that.
All right. So anyway, thanks guys. Please like, subscribe.
Please.
Thanks for hanging out with us.
Thank
We'll
you.
Keep you posted on all this nonsense.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram,
Spit it out.
X, and TikTok.
Did that hurt?
Yeah.
Bye.
Good night.
Good night.
Oh God.
Oh God. And this is gonna take longer than usual. You're not even putting effort into reach. Are you shaking?
I'm shaking.
There's a tremor.
Goodbye.